Live from the CBS Broadcast Center in New York City, this is CBS 2 News at 11.
Rescues underground after an F train derails. Firefighters help hundreds of passengers climb from underground to safety. Good evening, everyone. I'm Maurice Dubois.
And I'm Christine Johnson. This is what we know right now. The MTA just stopped service on 4 different lines. Those closures expected to last until 7 a.m. A total of 19 people were hurt. It was an 8-car train. 6 of them went off the tracks. And right now, they are trying to remove those cars. CBS 2's Jessica Schneider live in Woodside, Queens now with more for us. Jessica?
Christina, Maurice, those MTA workers are still out here as the investigation continues more than 12 hours after that derailment. At this hour, the F, the E, the R, and the M lines are shut down between 71st Street and Queens Plaza so that derailed train can get re-railed and the commute can get back on track. A difficult rescue effort underground caught on cell phone video. After the F train derailed around 10:30 a.m., strap hangers funneled through the tight spaces and struggled to get to safety.
I was going to work and in 1 second the train was coming like really fast and it stopped and I feel like we're going to crash.
This animation shows the F train leaving the Jackson Heights Roosevelt Avenue station, passing 65th Street, and then derailing on the approach to the Northern Boulevard station. The 6 middle cars careened off the tracks. Crews raced in to rescue the 1,000 passengers on board. These photos from the MTA show riders being guided down a ladder, across the tracks, and directed to another ladder where they climbed out an emergency chute.
It was a little smoky down there. There were a couple of people who were having some asthma attacks and a couple of people who were, having panic attacks. But the conductor, he kept everybody calm and he got everybody out.
Some people were wheeled away on stretchers and given oxygen. 19 people were injured, 4 suffering potentially serious injuries. As soon as all the passengers got out, the probe into how this happened began.
What is going on is a detailed accident investigation of track signals, train operations, and any other factors that may have contributed to the accident.
With the F train making only local stops until 10 p.m. and then several lines shutting down service along Broadway and Queens, there was a major backlog for commuters in the Friday night rush. Some waited in lines for an hour trying to catch shuttle buses.
It's been frustrating, but we were just saying, thank God it's a sunny day and it's not pouring rain. It would have made things a lot worse.
The buses that keep coming, they're like packed. There's only standing room. So, so it's just crazy just trying to get home.
And still hours worth of work for these MTA workers out here. The subway lines underground are expected to reopen at 7 o'clock, but an MTA spokesman tells me that time could run a little late if there's still more track work to be done at that point. We're live tonight in Woodside, Queens. Jessica Schneider, CBS 2 News.
All right, Jessica, thank you. And just to reiterate, while workers try to move that derailed train overnight, there will be no service along the E, F, R, and M lines. Suspensions began at 10 o'clock tonight, will last until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Limited shuttle bus service will be provided at those impacted stations.
The last subway derailments in the city happened almost exactly a year ago when a 1 train derailed near 125th Street. Prior to that, the most serious derailment was in 1991 when a number 4 train jumped the tracks at Union Square. 5 people were killed and 200 injured in that case. The motorman was drunk at the time of the crash and convicted of manslaughter.